sundowns it took for the four trolls to reach the Brittlebone village. Though there were no time windows outside the temple, the gifts of spirits gave Akrog no rest, filling his mind with
Grungwa is
Can a
here.
troll not rest for a moment?
Grungwa is ready.
No one here!
Grungwa will go there. At his service. May Magua guide you.
Look! Troll dead there!
What is this? This is the place.
In the world!
Akrog is ready.
Ready for action! Hurry back!
Magua, help her son. Whispers again.
He is no Moonkin. Can Grungwa tell his tribe?
He has rings on his tusks. Could be a Ravager or a Fleshkin.
Fleshkin? They are cannibals, no? They eat their own kin.
Moonkin do that too, no?
Only when they need to honor Magua. The Fleshkin eat their kin to feed themselves.
He has wounds. Weapon wounds.
Akrog speaks true, but his neck has been broken too. Looks like he fell.
Or someone pushed him.
Maybe these Brittlebone outcasts killed him.
All the villagers. His wounds are not fresh. Maybe it would be wiser to crush the village after all.
It is always easier to just crush things, is it not? Shelters, Brittlebones, cubs. As Zazka said, he has no love for Brittlebones, but it would be unwise to judge with haste. That troll, he might have just fallen off the cliff.
There is no point in talking. Akrog has already spoken. They will peace talk first. Come, let them march.
What the?
All right.
What now? More trouble? This way? Can Zazka help?
He moving. Moving now. He will lead the way. Let Akrog see. Akrog is listening.
What next? He crushed them now!
The blood for the tribe!
Zazka
Let's
is
go in that
listening.
direction.
What is this?
What can he do for the tribe?
Seriously telling me he found nothing after 3 moons searching? Guardians, how can you even find your own damned asses?
We sorry, Mayor, but it ain't. What the?
By GR! Guards!
What on Urgath is this?
Wait! The Moonkin want to talk!
Who?
The Moonkin. We want to talk. Is he the chieftain of this tribe camp?
I think they's talking about themselves, Mayor.
Oh, right. Yes, I suppose I am the chieftain of this tribe camp. Mayor, as we say. What, brings ye here?
Earlier, Chieftain Mayor scolded his warriors because they could find something not. What meant he?
Oh, that. Nothing important. Just a horse that ran off.
The Moonkin tribe needs food, and they heard that this tribe has plenty. That is why they are here.
For food.
It is true. They wish to peace talk.
Peace talk.
Is Chieftain Mayor a cave? Why else would he repeat everything Trusted One says?
No, I'm sorry. It's just I had no idea your kind could speak. That's all. Sorry.
Many troll tribes can speak. The Bonekin, the Bog Tusks, the Swamp Stompers, and that is only a few of them. Brittlebones just assume they cannot.
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
So, will the Brittlebone tribe trade with the Moonkin?
Well, okay. Why don't you come in and we'll talk there? Leader to leader.
Is this a trick?
What? No! Guardians, look at you! You're 3 times our size! I just don't think this is a talk best had in front of a gate. Alright?
The Moonkin found a dead troll outside the village. He was no Moonkin, but Agrog wonders if the Brittlebones know how he died.
A dead troll?
He's right, Mayor. I saw him too. Must have been a rock slide or something.
Rock slide?
A rock fall. The Brittlebone warrior is right. It could have been that. Or someone pushed him.
If someone did it, it wasn't us. This is the first time I'm hearing about this troll. Trust me.
All right. The Moonkin accept the Brittlebones' invitation.
Great. Just meet me at the village square when you're ready to talk business then. And you two, you're gonna make sure no one harms them, all right?
You mean we's gonna let him in?
Something wrong with your ears? That's what I just said. I'll see you at the village square, all right? Try not to touch anything.
You's not gonna eat anyone, are you?
Only the younglings.
What?
Just a little one of Zazka's jokes.
Guardians!
The Brittlebones must be calm. They come in peace.
It talks?
Nah.
What the? To arms!
You're ready. Let Zazka get a proper look. Going now.
Let Grunwa take
Stay where you are, beast!
That them. The trolls.
What else could they be, you dimwit? Kittens?
Fair enough.
Oh, Tiara, watch over us.
Can Zazka help? Moving on.
This looks interesting.
Let us
Fighter! Tiara, save me! Please don't kill me!
Brittlebone, no be afraid. Monk can make them to pieces.
What? No, please! I have a husband, a kid,
Zazka thinks he meant come in peace, not make them to pieces. Oh.
The Moonkin are here with Chieftain Mayor's blessing. They have come to trade.
Oh. Well, you're not my usual clientele, but I guess I can show you what I have in stock. What a day! What a crazy day!
The Moonkin found a dead troll outside the village. They wonder if the Brittlebone merchant knows anything about it.
A dead troll? Did you know him?
He was a fleshkin.
Whatever that is. But no, I'm afraid I haven't seen any troll, alive or dead, before you came here. I haven't left the village in weeks. The roads are too dangerous these days.
Akrog wants to bargain. He has shiny things.
Certainly.
Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. Farewell.
What is that?
Ah, there you are. Excuse my people, they're just a bit flabbergasted. Can't say I blame them.
There is not much game in these mountains. What eat the Brittlebones here?
Mostly fish. The river down by the ravine is ripe with it. Oh, and we've got some cattle too, of course.
Akrog sees. Akrog has been wondering. This is greenskin territory. How keeps Chieftain Mayor his tribe safe from them? Or outcasts? The Moonkin crushed a few on their way here.
The ones by the ravine? Good on ye. They've had it coming. As for your question, I guess we've been lucky. There haven't been any attacks in years. Maybe it's because of the Palisades. Maybe it's because the orcs have grown tired of marching all the way up here for some meager loot. Who knows?
All right, the Moonkin are here. Now let them talk about a trade.
Is ready.
That was the idea. So, you need food, you say? How much and what kind?
The Moonkin prefer meat and fish, but they eat greens too. No, I don't like greens. You like piggies, big and juicy.
Meat and fish are valuable, but I guess we can try and work something out. What do you say? 4 dozen sacks of wheat and 5 barrels of salted cod. That's the most I can spare.
That is not much, trusted one. It will barely last the tribe a week.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's all we can spare. These are rough times, you know.
All right, fine. What want the Brittlebones in return? The Moonkin can offer bones, scrap, shiny thing.
Your help. You heard me. We want your help. We've got enough coin to last us the next 6 moons or so. But what we don't have is someone strong enough to take on that damned wyvern.
The Moonkin crush the beast and get the food in return. Is that what the Brittlebone is saying?
Crush or slash it, I don't care as long as it ends up dead. It's a fire wyvern, and it's made its lair just a few strides west of here. Just showed up out of nowhere, that damn thing, and started killing our cattle. Bring us the head, and crush the eggs, and the food is yours.
Chieftain Mayor offers a lot of food for little work. Why?
Huh. Little? That damn beast killed 3 of my people already, and mauled a dozen sheep. So yeah, maybe it's a little work for your sort, but that's not how we see it.
The Brittlebone begs.
Begs? You've got me all wrong.
All right. The Moonkin will find and crush the wyvern. Akrog has spoken.
Right, you have. There's a traveling merchant in town, Esme. You might want to talk to her if you need equipment. Oh, then again, I'm not sure she sells anything your sort can use.
Akrog thanks, Chieftain Mayor.
It's no trouble.
Akrog must leave.
Of course.
Grunwald likes this knot, Chieftain. The Brittlebones will stab them in the back.
Lucky that the Moonkin have such thick hides, then.
What now? More trouble?
Please don't hurt us. Please.
That way. Let them through. The Moonkin struck a pact with their chieftain. They will slay the wyvern for the Brittlebones.
The wyvern? Oh, good. Go on through then.
No.
Huh?
You find out.
I got my eye on you.
can a grump?
No question. No understand why lightlings hate trolls. But Crumple tell Noah greenskins and trolls both shaped by Xerac. Shackles, little Moonblood. And the greenskins kill trolls because they see them as animals, like they're wargs. They think they are Xerac's chosen, and the trolls are just tools. And it is true. Xerac never cared for trollkind. He is like a sire who threw his own cubs to the beaks.
Says the troll who wanted Sazka dead. Lovely.
Can Sazka help?
Interesting. Probably.
Noah go there? Another altar with hex. It worked. Grung feels like his blood is burning. Going now. What this?
What is this? Weapons. Blunt. And they look like a brittlebones.
Maybe from whoever killed the fleshkin.
Or from a normal brittlebone hunter.
What on Urgath is this?
Let Sazka get a
Yeah, what? Jar's fucking breath. What the hell?
The brittlebone can stay calm. The moon can mean no harm.
Wait. You can talk? You've come from the village then? Yes, you must have. It's the only way.
It is true. And the brittlebone's chieftain sent the moonkin to slay the wyvern that plagues the mountains.
Slay the wyvern?
It's true. Moonkin crush it, so village safe.
Oh. I see.
What is the brittlebone doing all the way out here?
Me? Why, hunting, of course.
Ah, he is an eye.
I suppose so. So, can I help you with something?
What kind of game does the brittlebone eye hunt?
Rabbit, mostly. And the occasional mountain goat. Not the best place for hunting. No use pretending.
Why looks the brittlebone like he needs to empty his bowels?
Oh, no. I'm just confused, I guess. I never knew your kind so...
Bright.
I mean no offense.
The moonkin found a dead troll near the village. Not one of theirs, a fleshkin. Knows the brittlebone eye anything about him?
Dead troll? Afraid not.
Well, our Krog must leave now.
Of course.
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Let Akrog see. On his way.
Sazka is listening.
Yes?
tribe must survive! The blood for the tribe!
Let Akrog see.
What next?
Moving now. What should he do? Akrog is ready. Akrog is listening.
What is needed of him? Time to move on.
Zaska is
running from Noag. Why is here?
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Grandwa can help.
Can Zaska help?
Direction? What is needed of him? Grandwa will go there. Noag, smash them! Noag ready. He is on his way. This looks interesting.
He will lead the way.
Can't expect me to just stand there and watch. You have a responsibility, goddammit, to me and our unborn child.
I know, and I will fulfill it. But don't you see what a chance this is? If I can only get them to listen, I can change everything.
And if not, what will I tell our child, That their father went off with a bloody orc tribe to convince them to better their ways? This is madness, Dietmar. This is madness.
At his service.
It's Tiara's will. I'm sorry, my love.
Don't call me that. Don't call me that, ever.
Orc tribe, Tiara. The Brittlebone ghosts make sense not.
Chieftain speaks true, but they were speaking of a cub, were they not? The other Brittlebone must have been his mate.
Maybe. What is this?
Grandwa is ready.
Look, another Brittlebone.
And greenskins. Crush sticks ready.
Norse claws. Trolls?
Careful, Chief. What can he do for the tribe? What on Urgath is this? No afraid, Moon can come in fleece. Should we?
No. You speak, don't you?
No, the Brittlebone must have imagined that.
And you have a sense of humor? Color me intrigued. What's your tribe? Sunhides?
It matters not.
Well, pity.
What is the Brittlebone doing out here? He belongs to the village?
Not quite. I guess you could call me a drifter. I go from place to place, guided by the eternal pursuit of happiness.
An outcast.
Maybe.
It is not usual for a Brittlebone to be friends with greenskins.
Orcs!
Easy, Narek, they're right. As much as I value these gentlemen, though, our relationship is mostly business. Travel in these parts has become quite perilous in recent days, and they protect me.
So they swore a blood oath to him?
Not quite. I just pay them well.
But why greenskins? Why not other Brittlebones?
Oh, let's just say I've never gotten along that well with other humans.
Akrog understands. Chieftain Mayer asked the Moonkin to crush a wyvern for them. Has the outcast seen it?
That's my name now, is it? Yes, I've seen that beast. It's southeast from here, by the ravine. It's dangerous though, so look out.
It will not kill a troll.
What is the outcast doing here?
Me? Oh, just wandering around. Business as usual.
Well then, the Moonkin will leave.
Actually, wait. I have a proposal for you. I, wasn't quite truthful when I said I'm just a drifter. Fact is, I'm a trader of labor.
Trader of flavor? A slaver. That is what the outcast says.
What an ugly word. But, well, yes, I am. Question is, how would you feel about a little sideline? You bring me the villagers and I make you rich. Plus, you get to take anything you fancy.
Zaska has no love for slavers. But still, this could create cruelty, no? Even more than just raiding the village.
First, Zaska refuses to raid the village and wants to peace talk. And now, he wants to enslave them? There is no bigger sin before Magua than kinslaughter and kin treason, Zaska.
Good thing they are Brittlebones, then. Zaska wanted to peace talk because it was the smart thing to do. Now, things have changed.
I like the way you think, my friend.
The greenskins want to make the Moonkin slaves too.
Yes, the Chinners. And that's unfortunate. I've never acquired a member of the Dark Races, and I never will.
Why needs the outcast the trolls for this?
Oh, several reasons. All good ones, I assure you.
The Brittlebone wants to make them slaves. The entire village.
That's right.
The Moonkin should just crush him, Chieftain. The Brittlebone is a traitor to his own kin.
My own kin? My mother tossed me into the gutter because she preferred the booze. Then my wife was killed because she was an elf. I don't owe my own kin anything, troll. But fine. It's just an offer. Take it or leave it. And before you get any stupid ideas, my green-skinned friends have dealt with creatures your size before. Plenty of times.
What will the outcast do with the village Brittlebones if he enslaves them?
That depends on the highest bidder. But nothing too cruel, don't worry. You'll just get a taste of what it was like for me.
There is a dead troll down at the mountain. A fleshkin. Knows the outcast anything about the dead troll?
A dead troll, you say?
The outcast speaks true. Below the village.
Afraid I'll have to pass. Narek, what about you?
No idea what they're talking about.
There you have it.
The outcast is a kin traitor. Akrod will not allow him to live.
Well, too bad. I was just starting to like you. Narek, get them! You'll regret this, troll. I swear it.
He's ready towards certain doom.
He is going.
Sure, why not?
May not hurt me once. Grunwald is ready. Crush them now.
What should he do?
May Magwa's flame burn forever. Ready for the Moon King. They will refrain from Noah.
He is going.
Curse it! The rotten foul tusk got away.
First, Grungwar wants to kill the Brittlebone villagers. Then he gets angry at another Brittlebone who wants to enslave the same villagers. Zazka understands not.
No race should have to live in shackles. And that Brittlebone was a kin traitor. There is nothing worse than that.
Can Zazka help?
Moving now.
What now? More trouble?
On his way.
What is needed of him? Let Grungwar take a closer look.
Well, old friend. Where has he been? Can a troll not rest for a moment? If he
Time to
insists.
move on.
Akrog is ready.
At his service.
Great! More problems to smash.
Grunwald is here.
They will not
He
get away
might
from
be old,
Zazka.
but his tusks are still sharp. In that direction.
Let Akrog see. What is this?
Can Zaska help?
You will lead the way.
Huh. What now? More trouble?
You go there.
For glory!
What is this? Akrog is ready. The gift.
I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't anymore.
She make herself die?
So it looks.
Selfish is. Tribe needed her.
What should he do? What is that?
A marriage amulet, Grimoire thinks. Brittlebones give them to each other when they choose a mate. They wear them for the rest of their lives.
And they get a new one every time they mate again? That is a lot of amulets.
No, Brittlebones only have one mate, or try to at least. When they find a new one, they discard the old amulet. Or sometimes they mate in secret.
That makes no sense.
What is needed of him? He is on his way. He moving.
Let Zaska get a proper look. Zaska is right at home. Can a troll not rest for a moment? Interesting. Probably. Huh. What is that? Let Zaska get a proper look. Huh, what now? More trouble? Interesting. Time to get his tusks dirty. Can Zaska help?
Akrog is ready.
Let him out there.
Challenge the Moonkin. Why must we plague the Moonkin? Grimoire is ready.
Zaska is listening.
What this?
Look, those wounds. Tusks.
Maybe the dead fleshkin did this.
Huh. What is that?
action?
Let Admiral.
What can he do for the tribe?
May Magwa's flame burn forever!
Akrog is
This way.
listening.
May Magwa guide his hands. Kruga will go there.
Ready for action.
The blood for the tribe!
More trouble.
They will regret this. The tribe must survive!
He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp. Grandwa can help. He is going.
Going now.
Go. Time to move on. Grandwa is here. Moving now.
They don't hurt Big Blood!
He will protect the tribe.
What is this?
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Zlarik need... Zlarik...
Look!
Help!
It is a goblin.
The chieftain should not trust him. They serve the greenskins.
Zazka is...
Zlarik... hurt. Zlarik not with...
Let Akrog see what they can do.
Zlarik feel stronger. Yes.
No one go there?
The big ones are back! Look! Look what Zlarik found! Yes!
A brittle-bone dwelling.
Yes! Isn't it pretty? Zlarik will live here now. Yes! Better than with his orc masters.
If the tiny greenskin is not with the orcs, why is he here?
Zlarik smelled brittle-boned flesh, and so he went to hide and sneak. They have food, and Zlarik hungry. But then he got hurt.
Akrog found a dead troll in the valley below the village. Has the tiny greenskin seen him? Knows he what happened?
Dead troll. Zlarik think. But... he not sure. No.
He is not sure about what.
Zlarik know Paleskin's orcs were angry when the hunters brought Zlarik to their camp, yes? Say something about beast escape. But there was also wyvern near, so maybe they mean that, yes.
Paleskin's orcs brought him to their camp. What means the tiny greenskin?
Oh, the bad ones north. They chain up other paleskins, and sometimes goblins, and sell them.
So, the Brittlebone outcast lied. He enslaves not only Brittlebones, but also other races.
Predictable.
What is Sleek cooking there? Can the Moonkin trade him for it?
The stew? Of course they can. Yes!
Brittlebone buildings. These were well built.
What is this? Big chains. Too big for a Brittlebone, no?
This looks interesting. Going now. What is needed of him? Why must they plague the pumpkin? Even the words were not such a beast. May Magua slay moving on. He is going. He go there. Careful, Wyvern! We're moving. That way. Going now. No, I'm ready.
On his way.
This way? Interesting. Probably easy. Can a troll not rest for a moment? Head towards certain doom? Sure, why not?
Akrog is listening.
No, I'll go there.
Akrog is ready.
At his service. For the Moon King!
Gotcha!
Someone made camp here. Smells like troll.
Maybe the dead fleshkin did this.
And there are footprints too. From brittle bones. What is that?
He is going.
Let Grungwa take a closer look. In that direction?
The gift.
I hate them. I hate them so much.
That was Chieftain Mayor.
Who he hate?
Good question. Greenskins?
Grungwa will go there.
Let Zazka get a proper look. Time to get his tongue sturdy. Huh, what now? More trouble? Huh, what is that? Interesting. Looks like something fought here. The ground gave way. Let Zazka get a proper look. Huh. What is that? Zazka is right at home. Can Zazka help?
Grungwa is ready.
Going now. Interesting. Probably.
In that direction?
Ready for action.
You find out. Go on here. He is going.
If he insists.
What on Urgath is this?
The Moonkin took care of the slavers.
They're dead then.
The Greenskins, it is true. The Brittlebone outcast got away.
Pity. Well, here's hoping he gets what's coming to him someday. Here, take this. It ain't much, but still.
Krog must leave.
Of course.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Let Akrog see. All right. The chains the Moonkin found at the outcast's camp could have been his.
Or some other animals.
There were some Brittlebone weapons nearby. Could have played a role in this.
Could have. Could have also been another weapon.
That camp by the creek. It could have been his.
It probably was. He must have been tired and needed to rest.
What about the tusk marks on that corpse next to the village? That could have been him too, no?
Zaska thinks Akrog speaks true. Must have been hungry.
Some of his bones are broken. He probably fell off the cliff.
Or someone pushed him.
The warrior with Chieftain Mayer said he thinks it was a rock slide.
It is possible.
The Brittlebone trader knew nothing, no? Akrog remembers not.
It is what he said, at least. He could have lied.
But why?
The Brittlebone outcast said he had not seen a troll.
Though he sounded a little odd to Zaska.
The goblin said the outcast's greenskins were angry about a beast that had escaped. That could have been the fleshkin, no?
Or a wyvern.
That Brittlebone eye, the hunter, knew nothing. Shame.
At least he said so.
Akrog thinks they will not find more clues. What think the Moonkin? How died the Fleshkin?
Well, they can only guess. But Grungwa still thinks the Brittlebone villagers were behind it.
Oldhide always sees what he wants to see. Zaska thinks he ran from the outcast slaver.
The outcast?
It is true. They put him in those chains and then he fled. One day before the other slavers brought the goblin into the camp. That was the beast the greenskins talked about. Then he ran, tried to survive, and fell off the cliff.
He also just sees what he wants to see.
No, Zaska has reasons for what he believes. Oldhide simply kept his first opinion.
What thinks Littleblood? What killed the Fleshkin?
He on cliff, now dead under cliff. Maybe he just fell? No one fault.
Akrog thinks Trusted One is right. The Brittlebone outcast must have enslaved the Fleshkin, and he ran away. Then he stumbled and fell.
Well, if the chieftain says so, then so it must be. Should Grungwa bless him? If he blesses him not, Magua will never take his soul into the moonlit river. Grungwa will. O Magua, kind spirit of the night, take this soul, bless his very well. They are done here.
3 sundowns it took for the 4 trolls to reach the Brittlebone village. Though there were no time windows outside the temple, the gifts of...
He on cliff, now dead under cliff. Maybe he just fell? No one fault.
Perhaps the Fleshkin was just wandering and got unlucky. It was an accident.
Well, if the chieftain says so, then so it must be. Should Grungwa bless him? If he blesses him not, Magua will never take his soul into the moonlit river.
The Moonkin know not who he was. Maybe he was an enemy of the Moonkin. Let them leave him here. Akrog has spoken.
Fine. Very well. They are done here.
Zazka is listening.
He will lead the way.
You're ready. Looks interesting.
That way. Next. He is going.
This way?
Destroy, run from Noah.
Right.
Akrog is listening.
He is on his way.
Moving down.
What now? More trouble.
Pain. Your red eyes drove on.
On his way.
May Magua guide his hands. May not hurt me blood. And he
Will not rest for a moment. Do. Sure, why not? Ready for action.
Grungwa can see much from here. What next?
Moving now. Akrog is ready.
What should we do there? Now! In that direction, crush them now! Challenge the Moonkin.
Can Zazka help?
Grungwa is here. He might be born from no tasks are still sharp. What can he do for the tribe? Why must they play the Moonkin? Grungwa is ready. Smash that!
It is over. What a beast.
Come. Let them look at the beast. They need to take a trophy. Can a troll not rest for a moment?
He is on his way.
He is going.
He is going.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
No, go.
All right. Maybe the...
Hold on, trusted one. Something is... Magua curse his tusks.
What is it?
There is a ring around its right claw.
So?
That is what Crum and Julog do for the beaks. Zaska is saying that the wyvern is tamed.
Is Zaska sure?
Well, either that, or the wyvern forged the ring itself and put it on to look pretty for mating. Zaska is sure, Trusted One. Someone tamed these wyverns, and Zaska thinks he knows who.
The brittle bones. This was a trap.
Trap? But brittle bones were so nice. They were nice so the Moonkin would walk into their trap. Trolls are animals to the Lightling's little Moonblood, and they always will be. He should save his sorrow for someone else. Grungwa knew this would happen, Chieftain. Let them go back and show them what it means to break a pact with a Moonkin. This was a waste of time from the start.
Akrog will let Chieftain Mayor explain first. Then he will see.
Chieftain, they will attack the Moonkin the moment they come back.
If they do, then they will feel the Moonkin's wrath. But Akrog will not be the first to strike. Akrog has spoken. Let Akrog see.
No, I'm ready. Look! Wyvern come!
He is not as sweet as he looks. Trust Zaska.
Only fools challenge the Moonkin.
Trusted One, they should look at these eggs.
Grungwa will go there.
What is this?
Ready for action.
What this?
What about them?
Wait. That might work. Noag, smash them.
Smash? But Noag killed cubs inside.
That cub just tried to kill Noag, no? Come on, do it. Now.
He is on his way.
Good. Can Trusted One feel something?
Of course. Cruelty. Good thinking, Zaska.
Zaska, good thinker. A fitting name, he thinks. Let them pick up the shells.
These are ripe with cruelty. They should show this to the stranger when they get back.
The taking of an unborn life. It only makes sense.
It is true. Now back to the village.
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
That robe is ready. That way.
Just wrong, Yorick. Tiara's breath. You're a short-sighted... Guardians. They're back.
Friends, you're back. Did you slay the beast?
The Moonkin know it was a trap.
I don't follow.
The Brittlebones bred those wyverns. That is probably how they guard themselves against the greenskins, no? Chieftain Mayor sent the Moonkin there to die.
Bred? How would we?
It was a mistake. Please, my husband, he wasn't thinking straight. I'm so sorry for what he did, but ever since Deithmar died, he... Please forgive us. We'll hold our end of the bargain, but please forgive us.
The chieftain's mate knew naught of his plan?
Chieftain's mate? You mean me? No, I didn't know. No one knew. But you need to understand, Yorick ain't thinking straight. The grief, it's made him blind.
Was Chieftain Mayer so sure the wyvern would kill them?
Huh. I suppose I must have been.
Chieftain Mayer will explain. Who is Deithmar?
What is it to you? He's gonna kill us anyway.
Bloody hell, Yorick, just tell him.
Deithmar was our eldest. Always a bit quiet, but a decent fellow. And him and his wife Rita were expecting their first little one. Till one night that damn Tiara herself spoke to him. At least that's what he said. Rambled on and on about how she'd appeared to him in his dreams and had given him some divine mission to lead the orc tribes of Urgak to the light. Which is exactly what, a week later, he damn well set out to do. Of course, the first tribe he came across butchered him, sent us his head. A few days later, Rita threw herself off the cliff. End of story.
What does Chieftain Mayer mean by lead them to the light?
Worship the Guardians instead of Zarek, no?
Yeah, and I know it was utterly insane, that's what we kept telling him too. But that bloody fool just wouldn't listen.
Akrog believes he saw Chieftain Mayer's cub in the past.
You mean he met him?
Too difficult to explain, Trusted One. Leave it.
It matters not. And this is why Chieftain Mayer sent the Moonkin into a trap. It makes no sense.
I told you he wasn't thinking straight. The grief, it...
I hate ye! I hate all of ye, rotten, ugly creatures! With your rotten gods! Orcs, trolls, goblin, dark elf, ye darklings are all the same! Made to maim and kill and destroy! And now ye took my beautiful boy! I mean, you really think I didn't see it, that fucking bloodlust in your eyes? As if you hadn't been waiting to butcher us the whole bloody time?
That's nonsense, and you know it. If they'd wanted to kill us, they'd have just done it. Please don't you listen to him. Just take all the food you want and leave us be. This village, it's seen enough darkness.
So because the orcs killed their cub, Chieftain Mayer sends the Moonkin to their deaths. His thoughts make no sense.
I told ye. I saw it in your eyes. Especially the old one. You were just waiting to butcher us.
He is right. Grungwa would rather have killed them. But he did not, because the chieftain decided to trust the Brittle Bones. Now look how these Brittle Bones have rewarded him.
How could the Brittlebones tame a wyvern? They are fickle beasts.
Deithmar did it. He just came to the village one day with a wyvern youngling and said he was going to tame it. We thought he was mad at first and made him keep her in a cage, but then she grew and actually started to listen to him. The wyverns were our village guardians. Things will be much worse now that they've gone. Let's hope one of us...
There is nothing to tame. The Moonkin crushed the eggs.
You did? Guardians. Well, I guess we had that coming.
The orcs are the Moonkin's enemies too. New chieftain mayor that. They want to make them slaves.
I don't care, you're all the same.
Krog knows the pain of grief. Chieftain Mayor did wrong, but the tribe is innocent. If the Brittlebones honor the pact, the Moonkin will forgive.
Thank Tiara. We will not forget this, troll. We will not. The others don't know about what happened, and I'd prefer to leave it that way. Just tell Alana to let you into the storehouse. Then you can take whatever you want.
Like hell they will.
You're tired, Yorick. Get some rest.
I'm not...
Get some rest. Come back once you've taken the food, all right? I'll talk some sense into my husband in the meantime.
Grungwar looks angry.
Really? Forgive him. At his
What should he do?
What is needed of him?
Can Zaska help?
What next? Grungwa is here.
Zaska is listening.
What can he do for the tribe?
Krog is listening.
What next?
go there. No readies.
Granois is ready.
They seem not surprised to see them. Strange.
You find them.
What do you need?
The Brittlebone Eye lied to the Moonkin about the Wyvern.
Not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, spare them the beak shit. The Brittlebone Eye knew the Wyvern belonged to their tribe, so he knew Chieftain Mayor sent the Moonkin there to die.
No, but... Oh, look, I was confused is all. But I figured if the mayor told you to go there, well, who am I to argue? Please, you got to believe me. I'm just a hunter. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, thank you. Really. Does, your kind like gold?
The Moonkin know what gold is.
Well, good then. Because I have some on me. I can give you some. And in return, you spare me.
The Moonkin have no use for gold. They could use that scrap behind the Brittlebone, though.
The scrap? You mean the junk? By all means, take it. I have no use for it anyway. Thank you, really. Thank you.
Well, Akrog must leave now.
Of course.
On his way. Let Akrog see. Let Akrog see. What is this?
Huh? What do you need?
Why looks the...
Oh, no. I'm just...
Bright?
I mean no offense.
Well,
Of course.
What can he do for the tribe?
This way?
Akrog is
What
ready.
type of guy is this? What is needed of him? This looks interesting.
What the?
Calm. The Moonkin are here with Chieftain Mayor's blessing.
Ah, I see. So, what do you need?
Is this where the Brittlebones store their food?
Maybe?
It is. Zazka can smell it.
Well, there's your answer.
The Chieftain Mayor's mate said the Moonkin could enter.
Mate? You're talking about his wife? I don't know.
The Moonkin have had a bad day. Will the Brittlebone make it any worse?
No, of course not. Go in and talk to Alana then.
No, I'll go look.
Huh.
Akrog must go.
All right then.
You will lead the way. Let Akrog.
Holy... What?
He's going.
At his service.
So, use the trolls, huh?
The Brittlebone doe seems not scared.
Brittlebone dough. I love it. But yeah, 2 wars will do that to you. I've seen your kind and fought among you more than once. But I'm guessing you're not here to chew the fat. What do you want? Heard something about a trade deal, huh?
The Moonkin have come for their share of the food. The chieftain's mate said Alana would give it.
True, that's what I heard. Just take what you want.
They will. Noak, take what he can carry. Then let them go back to Chieftain Mayor and his mate. She said there was something else. Let Akrog see.
No one here. You find out. What this? No one go look. He moving. What this? You find out. No one go look. This enough, no?
Back to Chieftain Mayor.
More trouble.
What is this? The Moonkin will leave.
I won't stop you.
Moving now.
Let Grangwa take a closer look.
If he insists.
What this?
Ah, there you are. So, you took what you need?
It is true.
Good. Yorick?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. To make up for my mistake, the village is going to provide your tribe with regular food shipments for the next moon. It's the least we can do.
They have a pact, then. Akrog cannot tell the Brittlebones where their tribe camp is, but he will send his scouts to fetch it.
Wonderful. Also, take this. I don't know if your kind has use for these things, but it belonged to Yorick, and he wants you to have it.
So shiny.
Very shiny. Thank you again, Chieftain, for everything. When you came back from the Wyvern, I never thought you would... Never mind.
It is all right. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Oh, of course. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
All right. Akrog thinks there is nothing else to do here.
It was the right choice, trusted one. Sparing them.
Let them hope so. It is time to go home.
Ready for action. Can Zaska help?
What next?
What should he do?
No, I'm ready.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
No one here. He will protect the tribe. May Mother guide his hands.
They will not get away from Zaska.
Going now. No, I'll go.
It was a strange feeling when the four trolls returned to the Temple of the Sacred Seal. A giant made of stone far up on the mountain. The Moonkin's new home.
All right. Let them tell Anu they found the food. He needs to know.
Why is here? No, I'll go look. What on Urgath is this?
On his way. Let Akrog see. What should he do? He is going. What is this? They will regret this. That way. Akrog is listening. Let Akrog see.
What can he do for the tribe?
You find out. Chieftain Akrog Ground Splitter. Good to have him back.
My master Anug far-traveled. The Moonkin got the food.
So Anug here. The Brittlebones give it peacefully then?
More or less. Akrog and the Brittlebones struck a pact. They will send the Moonkin food every 7 sun-ups.
Really? Anug never think he lived to see the day where Brittlebones help trolls out of their own free will.
Well, it was not quite like that. But it is true, it could have been worse. Make sure no one eats all the food at once. This will keep the tribe fed for a couple of sun-ups, but it will not last forever.
The chieftain can count on it. Sharp tusks and thick hide. They will speak again when there is more to speak about. Chieftain, Anug here they find the master scrapper. Not quite what he have in mind. Can he really shape good weapons?
The best. Akrog thanks Anug for his advice. It was a good idea. Akrog thanks the...
Stay safe, Chieftain. Zazka is listening.
What is needed of him?
Ready for action. What next?
At his
Can
service.
Zazka help?
Akrog is ready.
Grunwa is ready.
You will lead the way. What is this? Akrog is listening. Akrog is ready.
What now? More trouble?
He is going.
What this?
Chieftain Akrog?
Akrog found an echo. Can the stranger take a look?
He moving.
Let Akrog see.
What on Urgath is this?
Chieftain Akrog?
All right.
Farewell is a classic.
Grunwa is here.
Ready for action. No one go there.
What is...
Look, Akrog found more of those stone tab.
And excretion-free on top of that. What a luxury. But yes, these look promising indeed. I'm optimistic this will expand the array of Falchion Fatal's possible creations.
Zazka is listening.
We can offer more ways to shape things for you, is what he's trying to say.
Phrased like the true cretin you are, Arthur. Felicitations.
Akrog needs something from them.
Well, I'm good to go. It's Wilbur who...
Oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
Can Zaska help?
No, I'm ready.
Interesting.
Chieftain, got...
Zeramak must shape something.
Chieftain?
Zeramak must shape something. What should he do?
What can he do for the tribe? Chieftain?
Zeramak must shape something.
Chieftain?
Zeramak must shape something.
Can a troll not rest for a moment? Moving on. This way?
On his way.
Going now.
What?
Akrog.
Well, oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
Frog is ready.
He go there. No, I'm ready.
What is that?
Yes? After some...
Akrog will see what she has.
He glad to be useful.
Nice day. He wonder what next.
Find out.
Yes?
Akrog will see what she has.
What is it?
Akrog.
Well, oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
At his service.
That way. Let Akrog see. Akrog is listening. Akrog is ready. Moving now. He is going. That way.
What is needed of him?
Zanka is listening. Ready for action.
What is this?
At his service.
What this? Can Zaska help?